comes to the more recent parts in Nintendo games, we'll talk about the past couple of years. Sometimes, games do become underwhelming or disappointing, but I'm not the biggest fan of Pikmin 4. I have stated multiple times on this channel. My favorite Pikmin games is the first two. I like 3, I do like 4. Okay. I do think 4 has a few growing problems, but Pikmin 4 is obviously not a bad game. The game is very well polished. The game is very well complete. The game was still fun to play, even though it was pretty easy. Okay. Also, the rewind mechanic is optional. It's not a forced mechanic. Obviously, OC does make the game a bit too easy. Yes, I do agree with that. But obviously, there are things in Pikmin 2 that made the game too easy. I'm looking at you, purple Pikmin and Ultra Bit Display. So there's always been things that have been made to make the games easier and more accessible. The only real difficult Pikmin game was the first one. Pikmin 3 had the rock Pikmin, which were pretty overpowered in that game, and the winged Pikmin, which could just negate all obstacles in the game. But I waited a decade for Pikmin 4. It turns out to be an effing sit! Right after Nintendo Baby Fighter series so much, it's always going to be a niche IP for F's sake. No, Nintendo has never babyfied Pikmin. Okay, they have just tried to make Pikmin more accessible to more people. Okay, yes, for some hardcore fans, it may be upsetting that the games are not as difficult as Pikmin 1 and 2. But let's all pretend that we didn't always set in Pikmin 2 if we watched a lot of Pikmin in a cave. Okay, Pikmin 3 Deluxe where we restarted the day as well. Okay, let's all pretend we didn't do that. Okay, and yes, it makes the game easier so newer fans can get into the games. Okay, Nintendo has expanded the fan base of a lot of their IPs, not just Pikmin. Okay, and making the games more accessible is the easiest way to expand a game's fan base. The only real exception to this is games like Dark Souls and, Elden Ring, where people play those games purposely for the challenge those games bring. If you want to play a hard and difficult game, or a challenging game, just play Elden Ring or Doom. Those games are intended for hardcore gamers in mind. Okay, and those games sell pretty well, which is why From Software keeps making games, and why more Doom games are being made. It's because those games appeal towards hardcore gamers, and of course the core fans of the franchise. But Nintendo is on the opposite. Nintendo wants to appeal towards everybody, which is by making games easy. Okay, and the thing is, games don't have to be hard and difficult to be fun. A lot of people do enjoy easy games because it's relaxing. It's enjoying. Okay, it's a relaxing experience. This is why people play games like Minecraft. There are tons of people who probably have never touched survival mode in Minecraft because they just want to relax in the Minecraft world, build things, and have fun. Okay, same thing with a game like Pikmin. A lot of people, there are probably people who find the fourth Pikmin game in its world relaxing and enjoyable. Okay, and the creatures in the world and habits. The game does not have to be difficult. I wish people realize, and yes, I do think Pikmin 4 was a tad too easy. The auto walk-on feature in OC, but we're not going to pretend that Pikmin 2 and 3 had things that made the game easier as well. Okay, the only truly hard game in the series would be the first game in the entry, where that game is kind of unforgiving compared to the Rat 2 and 4th game. It is really the only Pikmin game of a little hard timer. And also the enemies had the most health, I think, in any Pikmin game as well. And the game had the most jank as well. But I don't hate Pikmin 1. It's still a great game. Okay? That's the best part of Pikmin 1. It is the challenge of those 30 days. Every Pikmin game is unique in its own way. Okay? And I think we need to appreciate that. Of course, the worst Pikmin game is Hate Pikmin. Yeah, you think I'm going to let Hate Pikmin slide? That game is to be criticized and all. That's not even a Pikmin game. We don't even Hate Pikmin so bad we don't even acknowledge Hate Pikmin. Okay, so yeah, really, ironically, the worst Pikmin game is Hate Pikmin as well. Also, I do wish they brought back the unsimplified logos back for Pikmin. Please, Nintendo. I love the unsimplified logos of Pikmin. I think everybody will agree with me with that one. Goodbye.